Hello everyone, I am your host Danish, and welcome back to another travel and history vlog. If you enjoy exploring historical places, castles, and hidden gems of Germany, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Today, we are visiting one of Germany's most remarkable landmarks, Burghausen Castle, the longest castle complex in the world. Stretching over an incredible 1,051 meters, or 3,448 feet, this medieval fortress holds the Guinness World Record as the world's longest castle. Today's vlog starts from the parking area of Burghausen Castle. This parking area is completely free, and there is no parking fee. Even if you are visiting Burghausen Castle, you do not need to pay any entrance fee to explore the castle grounds. However, if you want to visit the museum located in the final section of the castle complex, there is an entrance fee of €5. This ticket also includes access to the highest point of the castle, where you can visit the panoramic viewing platform on the rooftop. From this viewpoint, you can enjoy spectacular views of the entire city. The river, visible on the left side, forms part of the border between Germany and Austria. Austria lies on one side of the river, while Germany is on the other. From here, you can also admire the beautiful scenery of Burghausen and its surroundings, making it a truly memorable experience. Now, let's begin our journey, continue along this path, and explore this magnificent castle together. As we approach the castle, the first thing you notice is its spectacular location. The fortress stands on a long, narrow ridge high above the beautiful Salzach River, which forms part of the border between Germany and Austria. On one side of the castle, you can see the river flowing through the valley, while on the other side lies the peaceful Vorsee Lake. This strategic position made the castle naturally protected and extremely difficult for enemies to attack. The views from here are breathtaking, offering panoramic scenery of Bavaria and neighboring Austria. The history of Burghausen Castle goes back more than 1,000 years. Archaeological discoveries show that people lived on this hill as early as the Bronze Age, long before the castle existed. The first documented references to a fortification here date back to the early 11th century. Initially, the castle belonged to the Counts of Burghausen, who ruled the region. They built the first stone structures and defensive walls on the hill. In 1180, the powerful Wittelsbach family took control of Bavaria, and the castle became part of their territory. This family would rule Bavaria for centuries and transform Burghausen into one of the most important fortresses in southern Germany. A major turning point came in 1255 when Bavaria was divided into different duchies. Burghausen became one of the principal residences of the Dukes of Lower Bavaria. During this period, the castle underwent massive expansion. Over the next 250 years, rulers continuously enlarged and strengthened the fortress. New walls, towers, gates, courtyards, and residential buildings were added. By the late Middle Ages, Burghausen had become one of the strongest and most impressive fortresses in Europe. One of the most fascinating facts about Burghausen Castle is its incredible length. Unlike many castles that were built around a central courtyard, Burghausen stretches along an entire ridge. The fortress is divided into 6 large courtyards connected by gates, bridges, and defensive walls. As visitors walk through the castle today, they pass through each courtyard one after another, almost like traveling through different chapters of history. This unique design is what makes Burghausen the longest castle complex in the world. After entering Burghausen Castle, if we look to the right side, there is an artificial open-air swimming bath that has been specially created for visitors. During the summer months, many people come here to swim, relax, and enjoy the beautiful surroundings. It is a popular spot for both locals and tourists to spend their leisure time. If we look to the left side, we can see a stunning river with crystal-clear flowing water. Interestingly, this river also serves as a border between Germany and Austria. If an imaginary line is drawn through the middle of the river, the right side belongs to Germany, while the left side belongs to Austria. In other words, this beautiful river not only enhances the scenery, Burghausen was not only a military fortress, it also served as a royal residence for Bavarian dukes, noble families, and widowed duchesses. Because of its strong defenses, the castle was considered one of the safest places in Bavaria. For many years, valuable treasures, important documents, gold, silver, and royal possessions were stored within these walls. The castle became a symbol of power, wealth, and political influence throughout the region. The architecture of Burghausen Castle is a masterpiece of medieval engineering. The fortress includes massive stone walls, defensive towers, guardhouses, palaces and residential buildings, chapels and churches, courtyards, armories, and storage towers. Every section of the castle was designed to slow down invading armies. Enemies would have needed to pass through multiple gates, walls, and defensive positions before reaching the heart of the fortress. This made Burghausen one of the most secure castles in medieval Europe. During the 15th and 16th centuries, the castle's military importance continued to grow. As threats from neighboring powers increased, additional fortifications were built. The fortress remained strategically important during major European conflicts, including the 30 Years' War. Thanks to its strong defenses and excellent location, the castle survived many dangerous periods of European history. In the early 19th century, Europe was shaken by the Napoleonic Wars. Like many historic fortresses, Burghausen suffered damage during this turbulent period. Some of the outer defensive structures were destroyed, and the castle gradually lost its military significance. Fortunately, most of the main complex survived, allowing future generations to preserve this remarkable monument. Today, Burghausen Castle is one of Germany's most popular historical attractions. Thousands of visitors come here to explore the medieval fortress, walk along the castle walls, visit museums and exhibitions, learn about Bavarian history, enjoy stunning views over the Salzach Valley, and attend medieval festivals and cultural events. The castle museums display weapons, artifacts, paintings, and historical objects that tell the story of over 1,000 years of history. As you walk through these ancient courtyards, it feels like stepping back into the Middle Ages. Every tower, gate, and stone wall has witnessed centuries of battles, royal ceremonies, political decisions, and everyday life. The atmosphere here is truly unique, making Burghausen one of the most memorable historical sites in Germany. As soon as you enter the final section of the castle, the stones, walls, and overall structure transport you back to the medieval era. It leaves visitors amazed, wondering how the architects and builders of that time managed to create such complex walls and intricate designs without modern technology. Every detail and every part of the castle appears to have been carefully planned and thoughtfully constructed. It feels as though the architects possessed exceptional knowledge and foresight, designing the fortress while taking potential dangers and defensive needs into consideration. In this section, a part of the castle has been preserved as a museum. The entrance fee is only €5, and by purchasing a ticket, visitors can explore the museum from the inside and learn more about the castle's history. From within the museum, you can also access the highest part of the castle, the rooftop viewing area. From there, you can enjoy breathtaking panoramic views of the entire surrounding region. On a clear day, you can see far into Austria as well as across the German countryside. The area also offers views of Germany's famous mountain ranges, creating a truly spectacular and unforgettable experience for visitors. At the moment, the area you can see in front of us is the castle's graveyard. The dome-shaped structures visible here were used for funeral and burial-related practices, according to the customs and religious traditions of the time. The graveyard itself is located on the right-hand side of this area. The castle was designed with a complex network of stairways and small passageways connecting the lower and upper sections. Numerous staircases and narrow doors were built to allow movement throughout the fortress, while also serving defensive purposes. These features were carefully planned to accommodate different situations and security needs. From here, we will continue along the path through which we entered and head straight toward the graveyard area in front of us. Once we reach there, we will explore the surroundings further and take a closer look at this historic section of the castle. When you reach the side of the castle where the graveyard is located, instead of returning to the castle, you can follow the path alongside the natural swimming pool and make your way back toward the parking area. This route offers a unique and impressive perspective of the castle from below. As you walk along this path, you can enjoy stunning views of the castle and truly appreciate its architectural beauty and remarkable design. From this angle, it becomes easier to understand the castle's strategic importance, the careful planning that went into its construction, and the many factors that were considered when choosing its location. You can also clearly see how high above the surrounding land the castle was built, highlighting its defensive advantages. Viewing the castle from below provides a deeper understanding of its history, purpose, and engineering, giving you a much clearer picture of why it was constructed in such a commanding position. Friends, Burghausen Castle is much more than just a tourist attraction. It is a living monument to medieval Europe, Bavarian history, and centuries of architectural achievement. Standing proudly above the Salzach River for more than 1,000 years, it remains one of Germany's greatest historical treasures. If you ever visit Bavaria, make sure to add Burghausen Castle to your travel list. It is a place where history comes alive, and every corner tells a story. Thank you for watching this vlog. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Let me know in the comments which historic castle or destination in Germany you would like to see next. See you in the next adventure. Your host, Danish.